We're in a day and age that cameras are starting to be super affordable now, especially when we can have it within our phones. Now I know the Samsung S22 has been out for a minute, but I wanted to utilize testing out the 8K on my Samsung S22. Now even though Apple has their cinematic mode, when it comes to Samsung's Pro mode, I actually like to utilize a lot of it. So let's talk more about what the Samsung S22 has to offer in an 8K video. Wagwan, my name is Tyski. I'm a creative filmmaker who's trying to spread my creative vibes. Everything about filmmaking, so if you're interested, check out the page. So because there are 3 cameras, the top being your ultra wide lens, the middle being your main lens, and the bottom being your telephoto lens. Now when shooting in the 8K feature on the Samsung S22, able to adjust the ISO, the shutter speed, the focus, and even the white balance. There's a lot of flexibility, and it didn't cut out on audio either. The audio games with an Omnia sound, a front, a rear, a USB, or even a Bluetooth. And don't worry, if you're not too focused on audio yet, the word Omni just means all around. Unfortunately, you can only shoot at 24 frames per second. You're not able to use the ultra wide, but considering that this is still on a phone, I mean, you don't really need 30 and 60 because that's just overkill for a phone. At that point, might as well get a camera. So to show you the specs of what the Samsung's camera has to offer for you, I mean, this is all that you're seeing on screen. So I went on a photo shoot at Fastest Rocks and I wanted to test the gimbal along with the 8K footage on my Samsung. And just this video alone, if I were to compare this into like an iPhone cinematic, I mean, I don't think I would have been able to tell a difference, but I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on Android because iPhone's cinematic mode is popping, and I just know for a fact that I've seen some of the features on there that Samsung was utilizing a lot more. This little technique that I've been doing with these mini Instagram vlogs that you can check out on here, how I shoot those, I think is very interesting on how I utilize so much on the pause play button that allows me to cut and film and edit at the same time. It's so weird. It'll make more sense when you watch this. Regardless, if you're comfortable with what you're shooting with, stick with it. If you guys made it this far to this video, I appreciate y'all watching. If you like what you see, feel free to subscribe. It's totally up to y'all. I want to give a quick shout out to my little sis, Regan.
Thanks, Regan, for doing my video, helping me out with this little portrait. This little sis right here.
Hello.
She's been so helpful when it comes for me creating my content. She's really just been a little protege for me. I'm so excited because I've been kind of helping her out. And I think she's about to be a filmmaker just like me. So make it do what it is, what it doesn't. And I'll catch y'all on the next video.
Alright, Osmo, all set. Let me test it out, and then I'll be able to get the gimbal. Turn this to 8K.
Have you ever seen black dirt? Like ever? What? I've seen so many YouTubers like talk to their camera. It's always so weird. Like when you look at streamers, they're just in an empty room talking to a camera.
A life of a YouTuber, right? I have to cut it to somewhere. I'm like, where do I want to say? Where do I want to end it to? But I don't know. Yeah, life of a YouTuber.
I was gonna say Guten Tag, which means good morning.